This beast here weighs about 153,000 pounds without the bucket, and we will be lifting it off the side with those bad boys. We got this job from National Recovery USA. Man, this thing is huge. It's gonna make our trucks look tiny. Unit is dead in the water, and they're gonna be transporting it all the way to Hesperia from the city of Irwindale, which is a huge drive. Look how small big flipper, our largest tow truck, looks next to this thing. 1 hour later update, and our booms still aren't off to the side. A lot of delays on this one. About 30 minutes standby time waiting for the trailer. They wouldn't let us work on it until then, and then we had a 30-minute safety course since we're on a big job site where there's active mining and stuff. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. We're expecting a ton of weight on this end because of the arm. It's gonna be the heavier end. I'm gonna be pulling from 3 different spots. Well, technically 2. So my 15-footer Bailey's goes there. I've got this one doubled up in this hole. I'm opting to use the container slings on this one in my different configurations because of the blue urethane coating. Alex is using his 3/4 inch chain on that end. And there's one more huge issue. We're boxed in on this end, but there's plenty of room on each side. But this guy needs, on the trailer, he wants this thing spun 180 degrees, which is impossible to do with this much weight. You would need an absolute massive, huge, crazy crane. So my goal is to just lift it up, have him back up underneath it, set it down on his bed, and he just pull forward enough to where we can lift it again, and then he can pull out and U-turn it. But in the meantime, we're just getting our rigging down to make sure my plan works. So this unit wasn't ready for the guy to back up either. They brought in an excavator to clear a path. But the driver's cool with my plan. We're gonna set it up on his bed. He drives out into the open, and we relift it, and he U-turns it. And I'm very comfortable with the rigging. Alex and I are just gonna part it. Well, his line's already parted. I gotta do mine. And we just rig, over rig like crazy. The goal is to always do 50% on each corner. Might not be possible with this, but we can't be in that area while they do this either, so that's why we're back here. What sucks, man, we could have been rigged and airborne by now without all the standby time. It's already getting crazy hot. I'm clocking it at 8:23 a.m. But believe me, I promise it'll be worth it when you see this thing airborne. So they created a dirt path, but now they're gonna see if they can use the excavator to spin the turret. We were told this thing doesn't operate and it doesn't spin, and it's locked, so we'll see if it even works. If it does, then it saves us from having to lift this twice. Nope. Worth the shot. Because I know all the YouTube experts are gonna tell me why didn't they do that. Like I said, it was worth the shot. Let me attach my lines just to make sure I'm comfortable with this. This is by far Going to be the heaviest I've ever lifted off the side. I'm only comfortable doing this because I lifted big flipper once. And big flipper's every bit of like 72.5 bare weight without all the rigging. So that's gonna be the hold up. I got an idea. Push these forward. Okay, okay, good, good, good. This one has to come out this side though. I just need one more little sleeve protector.
Everything? The way you did? Connect my two directly to there?
What's your weakest link? That blue one?
The snatch block. I mean the snatch block.
The blue one, right?
Yeah, 36K. A little bit more.
And you're already at how much?
45.
Oh yeah, you have to. Because if you're already at 45,000 just trying to pre-pick it, you might spike to over 50. Show it, let me see. Dude, I gotta get a picture of that. Alex is already at 44,000 pounds and it's not even airborne on just this one front part. Hold it. Insane. I might need another protector here, and just in case right here. The stair railing, we couldn't get these nuts off. Two of them were stripped, like Alex's side, but it's going to the scrap anyways. So if this is the most damage taken, I can live with that. It's called casualty of war.
Stupid mass load is gonna
go for it. Ready? Watch it take me up.
Right.
Whee! I thought you had done it my way from the get-go.
All I did was just put the individual one on each one.
I preloaded my truck the opposite way. I'm gonna stand on my side and wait for you to catch up. Ready, ready, ready. all that rigging, all that standby time for this. We gotta do this so slow. So if you guys will notice, I don't know if Alex's angle will catch it better, but I'm stable in the front. It's the rear end that has the body roll, and that's because I don't have the dual H-beam outrigger. If you see those outriggers in the front, it's one continuous piece. Big Flipper has a dual H-beam, one in the front, one in the back. I only have mine in the front, and then the back is the 4-stage outrigger. So Hulk 2.0 alleviates that. I'll have the exact same platform as Alex, which should help on these heavy jobs. Estimates vary between like 15 to 25% extra lifting power when you have the dual H-beam on my 50-ton. Ain't gonna lie, guys, this is pretty nerve-wracking. More? Let's go higher. You gotta figure, you gotta clear the rear of his trailer. That should be good. Look how stable Alex's truck is off the side. His 2 axles are touching, and that's the floater. Bro, mad weight. I wish I had the dual H-beam already on Hulk 2.0. Because my front tires are touching.
Good. It's good that we preloaded it.
Yeah. The sign can't go down? All right, let me, where's my remote? I left it right there. Can you throw me that remote? Right here, Alex.
Sign, it just got to go and fix the sign.
My remote? I don't want to go under there. All right, so now that I know it'll work, what I'm going to do at the drop site, because we got to go all the way to Hesperia to offload, is at the drop site, I'm going to put my load cells on each end, I gotta be seeing every bit of like 75,000 on this. Well, I am very happy and impressed. I mean, I knew we could do it, but still, there's always that, not what if, but, you know, as much as we joke, this is some serious stuff. We just have fun with it, but, I mean, any one of these things snap, it'll drop it, and because the lines are parted, boom, it'll bring over both trucks. It can kill someone. Well, that's how much faith I have in my Bailey's equipment. You can't tell me that's not sick. Let's stand up here and show you guys what it looks like on this end. And I'm gonna stand right here. But that big blue one right there in that hole, that's like my toughest one. That's 52,000 pounds in a basket configuration. It's not a true basket, but it's close enough. And then I also have that. Wow. Crazy weight. Well, that was insane. That was pretty nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very happy we got it on our first try too. I was very afraid that as we lift up, my truck would just come all the way over without this thing coming up, and I'd have to reposition and lift it from the back. It's all about that mechanical advantage. All right.
Of course.
Yeah.
All the way or a couple feet?
Just a couple feet.
Okay. There's enough room right there?
Yeah, I think once he goes head in there, they can steer from the rear.
Yeah, he could steer it.
Steering is gonna be really easy.
You're good right there? Okay.
That thing was scraping, man. Heavy. How much did they tell you it weighed?
165.
Oh crap. I was told 153, 154. Well, that's bare weight. Not and the bucket would probably make it over 160.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, that's operating weight, so it could be 150, 155.
Dude, I am so impressed with those super fat Baileys.
It's fat baby.
Dude, those things are insane. My dad would have used a 3/8 chain.
Give me a container change, man.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this. That was fun, and I'll do it again at the drop site. But just to get out of here, I'm gonna do this one off the back where I'm more comfortable and stable. I feel much more comfortable now knowing that we can do it. You know, truth be told, I think that's the heaviest lift I've ever seen between two rotators. Let's run down to 150,000 pounds. I've seen two rotators lift what we've done, like cranes and stuff, and 120, 130,000 pound concrete pumpers, but nothing of this size. Correct me if I'm wrong and drop a link if you guys have it. We're all rigged up. I just double checked my connections. These blue sleeves help protect the eyes of this big boy. Look how thick this is, man. I love this. And then I have the strap protector right here, just to protect the nylon part right here. This is solid. I already have tension on it, by the way. Now, that's solid, solid, solid. You know what, let's do it this way. As I put tension, it's gonna wanna come down. That'll prevent this part from touching the track. This is solid. That's solid, 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 solid. And I knew this was gonna be oh, I didn't do load cell. You want, I'll do the load cells in Hesperia.
I put my load cell on the back one now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm good. Let's put a little more tension. Pretty much ready whenever you are. Shoot it. Topo Chico Sabores.
Topo Chico.
Shut up. I'm airborne. Oof. How's your truck? I'll let Alex catch up. His lines are slower, but I'm airborne. Whoa, Bessie. Now I wait for Alex to catch up again. I'm barely even floating. You know what's funny? Sometimes when I see these jobs, I wonder, would I be able to do it? Because it's so heavy off the side. I forget that I could lift off the back too.
Hey, lift up now. What happened?
I said, and here we go again.
Right?
Well, this would have been easier if this thing was ready when we got here.
Oh, it's welcome to oversize, man. It's
Nothing
turned
ready?
oversize has turned into a way of life instead of a job. It's like it's always a miscommunication somewhere.
What's the load cell say now? 11?
11,000 in the back. It's spiked up to like 15.
So let's say it's even times 3. Let's go 11. That's 33. 33 and 42. 75. So you had 75,000 pounds then. We were doing 75 off the side.
It's massive weight.
I think that's my heaviest. I beat Flipper by a little bit. You got to figure at any given moment, let's say I have a little bit more tension than he does. It can fluctuate, but for the most part, it's just a good gauge of not really the weight, but the amount of force each line is seeing. So let's say mine are identical. Each of those lines right there, there's 3 of them running to the snatch block back up down there where it terminates is seeing 11,000 pounds. 11, 22, 33. And if we go by the Alex's load cell in the beginning, each of these is seeing 14,000. So 14, 28, 42. Combine them both and that's 75. Shot put it. Aye!
Big throw. And on your foot. Now the cool thing about being off the back
is Alex is pretty stable off the side right now. So now that I'm off the back and I'm stable, we have a little bit of wiggle room in case we need to rotate a little bit or go in and out. For example, if I want to push it this way, I can boom down just a hair. That's cool. You want us to lower it so it's like just hovering over the bed so you can get a better gauge?
That'd be him. I'm doing, as far as mine, my eye, I'm damn close. It's up to him.
I told him if he wants us to lower it so we could hover it so they can get a better gauge.
I personally like it.
Me too.
If you look at those holes, the cracks is what I'm going by on the side of the rails of the trailer. I mean, my eye, it's only a couple inches off. Oh, it's up to him.
Come down a little bit.
Yep.
Get close.
Go for it. Hold it. Hey, now that I'm off the back, we have a little bit of wiggle room. So if you need it just a hair that way, this way,
Okay.
or whatever, I can do that now.
Okay. Let me back up a little bit. Try to get it to there,
On the
okay?
middle of the plate?
No, not the middle.
Just enough?
Yeah, just any more.
I like how I have a urethane cover over the urethane sling. Hey dog, I heard you like urethane coating, so I put urethane coating over your urethane coating. Whoa!
Go back! Stop! Yeah, hold on! Come here! No, back! Stop!
So I know I joke, but those urethane covers are cheap compared to the sling. I'd rather that get damaged, if anything, if it cuts into it, than the sling itself. Because these things are ready to rock for the next job. Look how he pushes it over. I like the way he pushes it over like that. All right, let's go down. Yeah.
We need to move over the boom towards the middle.
Okay, so let me drop.
If you want, you can go up and I can go down.
No, let me drop my white only. Got it. Okay, you gotta lower yours because I'm too. Keep lowering it. You're doing good. Once you're at my level, I'll go down too. Now I can go down. More, more, more.
Can you go over here? Okay, can you stand here? Are you able to straighten that out? The tracks? See the tracks on the trailer?
You wanted to go this way?
Yeah, the end goes that way and the front go that way. I don't know how that works.
Well, it'd be one or the other. Alex, go in with your cable on this side. See if you can pull it. The front cable, the front track. Like that?
Yeah. How's that on that tire?
Yeah, we need to go a little bit towards the driver.
Okay, let it down. See what it does.
2 treads.
Want to let it down?
Yeah. You want to go up with that?
Down. All the way. See what it does.
Yeah, no go. We're on the tire.
No go. I'm gonna pull it.
Yeah, lift up on this side.
Can you lift up too, Alex, just so I can have I don't want to be pulling dead weight. Good. Too much? Okay, Alex, you do your end. I mean, go.
You want to pull it again?
Yeah, pull it towards you now. Front track only. More?
More or less?
This way, as far as you can. How you looking over there, Junior?
Good.
Hey, let's take a look at that.
Should-
Go straight down.
All right, drop it. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm like, even if the tire bounces, I'm at least a tread or so away.
Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, an easy tread, like, and travel about good 3 inches. Yeah, it looks good.
How are you looking at the track?
Snafu.
Oh, I don't think there's any way we could do it. It has D-rings, Junior. I don't know if we can tie this down. Tie this down with these D-rings and try to maybe hold it. Because it looked like it had play in it.
Oh yeah, because I had a little bit of play.
You say,
The only thing I can think of.
I'm gonna say leave it. Calm down.
Yeah?
That's what we're for.
Right.
Yeah, you'll just have to follow us.
We are.
Well, I know you are.
Yeah, right there.
Woo, Bessie.
We're close to the tire again.
Yep.
Almost on it.
Oh, once it went down.
No?
Grabbing bending the beam? Or it was on top of the nuts, right?
Yeah, bolts.
That's
I still have tension too.
how much I have on mine.
Is it all the way down?
No. Do you want it all the way down?
Yeah.
All right, let's just go all the way down, Alex.
See what it looks like.
I gotta come off that beam. See what happens. These people that don't know what they're doing don't put tension on these cables, and that makes a big difference. If this was closed up a little better, we probably wouldn't be having this problem. But see how they're
It's slack. Yeah.
Yeah, usually they push them down to get it up.
Yeah.
If not, they get like a loader out and they put a chain on it, pull it, then they put a chain around it and make it tight and then put a binder so that this particular pinch point is as tight as possible. And this one's just sitting. You guys saw it just traveled like 8 inches. That's just too much.
You want us to lift it now? All right.
Ask him.
Okay.
I have 41 years in the business.
Let's,
I've been on the semi for 28 and piloting for 15.
let's pick it up.
Pick it up.
Try to put this.
Oh, wow, that's a big difference.
I know. I don't know where else to put it. Look how it's falling down in there. It's got a small stick on it.
That's more than a few
And they
inches.
shouldn't have connected. Dummies. But oh well. Okay. I don't know how else to fit.
Round 4?
Bad round.
Shut up. I like that about being off the back. I can go on with the blue if I wanted to spin this way and vice versa. But very hard to do with me off the side. On this one, we only need a little bit, but I'm already airborne. So are you. We're airborne. Oh.
Making a phone call. I don't know what for, but wrong trailer, I told him.
What is this trailer rated at? That's a good answer. That's what we could lift, heavy.
Heavy, yeah. So we have another trailer that's all closed up. I could put that on top of that pad.
Ready? Wait, you're going up?
I'm moving it over here.
Okay.
Gotta move over, Charlie. Good.
Let me help you.
Go down or?
Gotta come over more.
Or this way?
All right, I'm gonna go in with the blue on my end. Let's just go down with it.
Just gotta come over.
We'll go down with it and see if it levels out in the chain.
Hey, okay.
Towards my end?
Drop it. We're both going down ever so slowly. Did it break the chain?
Yeah, really?
I think it moved.
Yeah. Oh, it's on the tire
Yeah,
now.
but it's not tired.
Yeah, we can't get it tight enough for that. Okay, so we gotta get just way too much pressure down here.
So that 45.
Hello?
It's
Yeah,
it's maxed and it just-
my side is solid. We can put it wherever he wants, but I don't think they can load it because the way the mechanics left the boom chained up in a weird spot with the pin out, they can't set it on their trailer. Tried using chain to brace it on the knuckle part, and no matter what, it's not coming down, so he can't transport it like that. We moved it forward, back, whatever, but now I think they're gonna request the mechanic to come out here again for the hydraulics.
Yeah, that chain broke.
Yeah, broke?
Already young, because he said 15 years. 15 years piloting and 20 years driving, and now
I've
10.
been driving since 1984.
He
I've had
didn't
my
start, he didn't
CDL.
start young, bro. He's 105.
I've had my CDL since 1984.
That's a long time. Because you don't look that old.
Thank you.
That's
Oh, we're dead in the water again. Alex and I can lift this thing up all day, no problem. But it's not up to us. All right, so you guys aren't gonna believe this. It is currently 1:49. We got here at 6:50 in the morning. Job was supposed to start at 7 a.m. and the mechanic is just showing up right now. Let me tell you the issue again. As you've seen in the beginning with the excavator, cannot raise this up. It will just lift the whole excavator up. Doesn't spin. And all the weight is stuck right here when he drops it. It was starting to bend that beam right there. So what they needed is a mechanic to come and relieve the pressure. That way when we drop it, all the weight isn't resting on the single point. It'll go up more and retract and disperse more evenly. That's what they need. And this whole time this thing's been suspended in the air because we can't drop it. So I mean, you got to give it to this rigging, man. Being suspended for hours like this, holding up perfect. I'm gonna laugh if the mechanic can't do anything. Oh, and then the job site, we're on an active job site. Now we're in the way and all these people have to do U-turns to dump all their rocks and mud and dirt. Oof. Mechanic's finally here, huh? Only been a few hours. What's another hour more? Would it have been faster if you guys would have just sent a different trailer from Bloomington?
I don't know. I mean, after looking at what the problem is, to me, maybe. But, you know, I don't make that call, unfortunately. I mean, this is the trailer we have that's got make everything lower, you know, for the height.
You want it to be able to go down by itself too?
Can't you put it in float somewhere?
Well, yeah, it'll be able to go up and down.
Yeah.
Or I can just make it go up.
Oh,
let's go up.
I say just
The-
go up for now until we get to where we're going.
The down part may be
I mean, it don't run, so
right.
yeah. So
I'll open the one line relief on the rod side
okay,
and it'll drift up.
okay,
And then you guys can see if you want the other side open. They're two separate valves.
okay, you got it.
Watch it fall. I called it. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm not doing this no more. If you guys remember in another crane job almost 2 years ago, Alex and I had one that was extended all the way out and it fell and we had to bring it back up, and Alex was messing with the check valves to release the tension too for the outriggers. So we can do that, but we were given authorization by that owner, since it was like a mom and pop kind of operation, on something like this. No, we're not allowed to do stuff like this, mechanical stuff. I know a lot of people always mention things in comments like, well, why didn't you just do this or do that? We're just not allowed to. Otherwise, Alex absolutely could do something like this.
That's enough. It's backed out enough.
All right. Let me pull it towards me. All right. Let's go back up, Alex. Back up you go, back up you go. Okay, let me go one more time on my white cable. Your turn. You guys have any idea how hard it is to get a 150 something thousand pound unit over just inches? Good. Want to drop it there? Good.
I think what you have to do is either sign up the chain or add more.
Lift it up. Maybe I'll put a binder on that.
I'm gonna put a binder so that way.
All right, let's go. Let's lift up a little bit. Both at the same time. Like that?
Yeah, a little more. Okay.
More?
Come on down.
Let's drop it. Go. Go for it. Touching.
Probably gonna back it up a bit.
Imagine the thing just goes swoosh.
Just drop.
Try it.
All right, let's go lower. Go for it.
I may have to bend the bottom sides of those cylinders off
Yeah.
because the problem is the oil
Go in with that front cable.
is trapped on each side of the piston, so it's trying to pull the cylinder out, but with the other side blocked.
Should we try to drop it now?
No, like he says, he has to.
You can try it. Let's see what it does.
Let's drop it here.
Pressure on it, then we try it.
Well, I'm dropping it. Drop your end fully. That worked.
Yeah, but it's still touching the thing.
Let me vent the bottom side off and see if it'll come up anymore. If it'll help it. That's probably as open as I can get it without everything falling out of the
All right. 50th time's the charm. More in your front. Okay, hold it.
Yeah, I see the boom's going down now.
Oh, that's because it hasn't grabbed yet.
Can you, well, no, the wind's free to float.
Yeah, it's on float now.
Yeah. So can you set it down where the tracks are on your deck? Just knowing that.
Set it back down, then what are you going to do? Tighten up the valve?
Then we can take, and if you could pick just the boom, then we can position the boom however he wants it. I have.
Okay, see if it'll go back. If you go down.
All right, so drop it.
Next with the bottom side open, the boom's just going to keep going down until it bottoms out.
My goodness, this job never ends, guys. I think they just got the wrong trailer for this job, period. We have it completely down with no tension.
So you're all the way down.
Yes.
Lay it back my truck over here so I don't have to tow it.
Whoa. I know it looks like we're being pedantic, but that's what this guy wants. We put it towards my way, the middle, no matter what. That plate goes all the way down and it hits that beam, which of course, but now that the pressure's relieved, that should alleviate it. So we're gonna completely de-rig and just lift this up only so they can put wood. My poor slings. Well, on the bright side, this thing's been pretty much under heavy load this entire time, all 7 and something hours. Look at this. Ta-da! Isn't that amazing? Ah, perfect. No terror or anything, neither of these. Let's see how this one took damage. This one, nothing. Now this one I'm very impressed about because it was up on this sharp part for hours under heavy load. Yeah, I can do it. So this part, the neck, got it. All right. So while Alex does the boom, I have the task of getting the bucket. That goes on the trailer too. I'm gonna do a single pick point. Probably run a chain through there. And just drive with it behind me, forward, then rotate off the side. Should be easy. Be nosy first and see how Alex does this. Hey, why didn't they want to use wood from the get-go? They didn't have any or what?
No,
So this guy had to bring the wood?
I guess. They have wood or something.
Oh, I only got 4%. I'll have to swap batteries. It's coming up. Good. Now they can fit the rest of their wood underneath. And I can swap batteries.
How high do you want to go? That good?
Okay, I got a fresh battery in. This is gonna be really easy. First, they want me to dump all this dirt out. So let's get rid of my white line. Oof. Just like fishing. That's cool. So if you see, my lines have like pretty much no slack because of how they're parted. So if anything, I can probably just boom down and extend out a little bit more. And this does not weigh much at all. From here, just throw up the outriggers and drive with them out just for safety. That's dead. Hopefully it caught at least when we took it off to spin it, and then they wanted it the opposite way, so I dropped it down here on the outside. So they want the forks facing me. You want it resting against the cat?
No.
All right, I'm gonna hover it over and you just tell me if you want it more this way.
Okay.
I know. I got no tension.
Good. You have no tension?
Look it.
Okay.
None.
Okay. All right. Let's come out a little bit more
Towards you or towards my truck?
towards your truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no tension. All right, guys, I'm gonna take out my rigging and throw all the stuff in my truck really quick. We can get out of here. We still gotta drive 2 hours to Hesperia. I gotta charge that stupid thing. Well, you know what? I can't call it stupid. I've been using them for like 8 hours now, 9 hours. All right, we are finito. Trucks are put away. This guy's fully rigged and loaded, but it is now officially 3:40 p.m. Again, we got here at 6:50, so we're going on 9 hours to the T just here. Hesperia is at least a 2-hour drive, and he's got a D-rig and we offload, and then he has to head back. Well, I gotta find out what's gonna happen if we're gonna go to Hesperia today. Or I don't know, we do the job, finish it tomorrow. There's a guy. What's the game plan?
Tomorrow morning, bud.
For reals?
Is that all right?
I didn't think that was possible.
Is that all right with you?
Well, I'm on your schedule.
Tomorrow morning.
We're gonna take it to Bloomington?
No, I'm gonna take it to Hesperia. I live there.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna take it to my house to get some work done.
With this,
Well, we'll go in partners on the thing.
Okay.
this thing fell in that water, right?
If you look, you can see the water line.
So they left it in there for a long time?
Right up.
Oh,
So
yeah, you can see
the
it.
cab was underwater. The problem is the intake is right inside that door.
Let me grab your, I'm gonna text you. What's your phone number just so we can coordinate in the morning?
909.
So just let me know what time you want to be there, and we'll make ourselves available so we can get it done. Why that guy's not happy?
I'm sure he's not. Why?
I don't know. He wanted to do it right now. I told him, hey, we're on your guys' clock. We'll do whatever you want. You want us to go at midnight? We'll go at midnight.
Yeah.
In fact, I would prefer midnight just because it'd be cooler.
All right. No worries. Appreciate it.
This triple digit heat gets to me, man.
Nice to meet you guys.
Joshua.
Joshua.
Here, man. Thank you. Have a
you,
good
man.
one. Stay safe.
So just shoot me that text, okay?
Yes, sir.
Shoot him off.
Josh, right?
Josh. There's
Got something
Boogie.
to eat.
So go. How many times do you think my dad's gonna call me about that excavator video on the way back? Josh, did you take it down yet? There's
Tell him it
Boogie.
takes 2 days.
Oh, when you guys lift this tomorrow, the boom is going to come down farther than what it was, but it will not. It should not come all the way down
I don't
because
think
we had to open those relief valves in order to get it settled.
So that means we got to lift it even higher than.
So yeah, you're gonna have to lift it a little bit higher.
Okay, good knowledge to know for tomorrow. Well, we're out of here, guys. Back to LA we go. Peace. Hallelujah. We have made it to Hesperia. It is now the following day from this crazy job. Approximately, I don't know, 8 in the morning. The conclusion to this monster job is finally here. I'm gonna fly up the drone for this one. I think it's gonna be really, really cool since we have all this dirt. Yesterday we couldn't do it. They were horribly strict. Safety supervisors left and right have to go over the game plan, training sessions and signing SOPs and stuff. So this is like the desert, the boonies. There's no law here. So the drone will go up. Well, yesterday was nuts. 9 hours total on this job because of this. So when they were dropping it, this thing was locked. Cannot move. You can't lift it up because the whole front end will come up. And it was resting right there on that beam and was starting to crush it. And this thing steers and goes up and down, so they can't have that. They needed it, the pressure release, so when this thing drops, it'll kind of go into position and go up and even out. So all the weight of this entire boom is not on that single point. Well, after that job, Alex and I got back to the shop and got a rollover. And now we're here the following morning in the middle of nowhere. No offense if you live in Hesperia, but this is nowhere. So I'm going to show you guys the rigging before we do the final lift. I touched on it yesterday, but the roles are reversed now since we swapped places. This Bailey's 6-foot sling is rated at 52,000 pounds in this configuration in the basket. So you need a perfect DD ratio, which is distance to diameter, to achieve that basket with these. This ain't perfect, but I mean it's incredibly close. So the slings run down here, the protection ends here. So I got additional Bailey sleeves that I cut up and I use as edge guards. They worked so well yesterday, and I use them on every job with slings. They take all the brunt force of these sharp points because these will cut slings. And I decided to cradle the tracks for maximum support and stability. You could go to the tracks, but as you see when we lift up, these go up and down. You see, I could push it with my hand. And if you go to the tracks, all of the weight of the excavator is going to be just on these bolts. That's no bueno. And then just for double protection here, we have a sling pad cover. Likewise on this side, but because this is a heavier end, I have an extra sling. This is the Bailey's Platinum. More sleeves cut up here for edge protection. And this is what it looks like on the opposite end. Another 6-foot Bailey special sling. I have this wear pad right here for protection against the edge. And the Platinum sling has another blue sleeve cut up. Now this part, I wasn't too happy yesterday. I needed an angle so I can come out from up front more for, you know, more stabilization since the front's heavy. So that thing is side loaded, and to be honest, I'm really comfortable with it, especially after seeing Alex's load cell. That shackle is rated for, I believe it's a 21-ton shackle, so about 42,000 pounds. And the line was seen, I think Alex is right like close to 14. So it's just a personal thing. I mean, I'm comfortable with it. It's my equipment, so it worked great yesterday. It was suspended for hours. Hours it was suspended. And everything held well. So the guy just finished taking off his last chain. I think he's ready. Yeah, he's in the cab. Let's lift this. This hangs more than yesterday because of the pressure relief. And we gotta compensate by going even higher. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna do something really quick. This load cell is that one. And one line is reading at 10,200. So double it up, that's like seeing 20,000 pounds. That means all the way from the front. But my load cell died. So I'm gonna change the batteries really quick. I really wanna get an accurate representation of what Hulk is seeing. We won't even put the cover on, let's just put this on. And this is going to be what the blue line right here is seeing. 29,000. She's running with 30,000 for just two of them. So cut that in half as 15. That's the third one. Because remember, that load cell, if you see up there, you know what, let me use a drone. I really want to get the numbers on this one. So remember, my lines are three-parted. So this right here that I'm going to circle is a load cell, and it's connected to two lines. Those two lines combined are seeing pretty much 30,000, right? So 30,000 pounds divided by 2, that means each line is seeing 15,000 pounds. And if each line right here is seeing 15,000, that means this one right next to it with the green pin right there with the bolt is also seeing 15. 45,000. 15, 30, 45, and 20 in the back. So now I'm seeing 65. What are you seeing? You can put it. Not this fun, isn't it? This rigging, we are over rigged like crazy to compensate. What's remarkable is how stable Big Flipper is. Like it's nothing. Alex is rigging opted for the chain right there. And then you see my side. All synthetic, baby. Look how clutch that is right there. Props to this driver. Oh shoot, the bucket. We still got to take that off too. Easy peasy. Now we can drop it. A pita is even easier than yesterday. So sick. Well, that's all there is to it, folks. I'm not gonna put the rigging away. It's already like triple digits. Spare is practically the desert. I'll get back to you guys in a bit. This 2-day saga is complete. I personally think it was an insanely cool job with excellent rigging. But if I say that, then I'm boasting and cocky. So what do you guys think in the comments of my full synthetic rigging setup on this 150 something thousand pound excavator? I'm gonna just help Alex put his truck away and then we outro. We outro? Let's boogie. Alright guys, we're fully put away. Alright guys, we're fully put away. Dying of heat exhaustion, gonna drink some water and we're out of here. Back to LA guys, hope you enjoyed. Peace. Well, if you guys made it this far to the breakdown, first, I hope you enjoyed and you guys are real ones. So because this video was so long, obviously it's a 2-day job, first day being 9 hours. It was crazy, tons of standby time and rigging and whatnot and repositioning. So I try to condense it as much as possible. And even then I got it to about just under an hour and a half. So I'm going to make this breakdown short and to the point. You guys are probably tired, but now this is like a feature length movie. So first I want to touch up on the weight issue being about 153,000 pounds without the bucket. I mentioned that this is probably the heaviest lift ever on YouTube between 2 rotators. Now I did a search, I always do, and I couldn't find a single video where 2 rotators are lifting this much weight off the side. So if you guys are super fans of rotators or have any jobs you'd like to show me, any links showing something heavier, remember it has to be off the side, not backed up to it. Shoot it my way because I really want to see that and reach out to that company and congratulate them because that is very impressive. When I lifted Big Flipper once, a lot of the, armchair people that don't know nothing about this industry were like, that's a 50-ton rotator. How is that impressive? The ratings that the rotators are given, like a 50 and a 75-ton, they're theoretically. It means 100% retracted off the back. And like at 30 degrees or so, which is something you're never going to do, especially because you have an underlift. You have to extend out. The second you start rotating and extending out, all that goes out the window and it drops significantly. So to do this much weight off the side, again, I personally think it's impressive. If I seen someone else doing it, I'd be like, wow, that's insane. I haven't seen something like that before. Mainly because it's incredibly risky. But, if you guys are fans of the channel, Alex and I do this stuff all the time, and we're always pushing our trucks as much as possible. And it was made possible, again, I got these here behind me. These are the sleeves that I use so much. You guys need this. If you're in the industry, if you guys use synthetics, if you want to start getting into synthetics, you have to protect them. They're not indestructible. They can rip and break. So something as simple as this, I mean, you can see it's been through war. And this is the actual one I used on my Platinum Sling that was rubbing up against the sharp edge of the track. And during liftoff on multiple lifts and then being suspended for hours waiting for the mechanic and stuff, they held incredibly well. This is my super thick one. So you can fit even the thickest straps in here. And then I got other versions. This one's a lot smaller. It's a little bit more bendable. And then, bam! These are those exact sleeves, but I cut them in half and I use them as like edge protectors, edge guards. So you would put this over like, say, a track, something sharp, right? So your strap can go over it and not cut into whatever the edge is. You could flip them up and put them on the strap itself. And again, just use a Sawzall or something. You can cut them up at any length you want. So I tout them on every video, but that's my Bailey's equipment. You can go to baileystowaccessories.com. I even have a kit myself if you're getting into the synthetic world that they sell. That's pretty popular. A lot of people from Japan, Africa, all across everywhere buy the kit. So it's awesome to see this stuff used in the real world and not just my videos. That travel beam, if you notice, the guy that was walking with the trailer has controls on the rear. and that rear thing will like pivot. It goes up, down, left, and right, and all that. Well, the excavator, because it was locked, dead in the water, does not move at all. When we dropped it, here's that travel beam, and the knuckle part was resting all on it. And because the thing was locked, once it touches, that's it, it's hitting it. It'll push all its way down onto it, and it'll damage it. Instead of having, the pressure release, so as it touches it, it'll then kind of fold into itself. This trailer also didn't have rail ties. So a lot of these heavy haul people carry those big, huge pieces of wood they call rail ties that are very long, that'll support tens of thousands of pounds. If they would have had that, it would have been easier to just lay that across the bed so it'll rest up on that. So what ended up happening is they had to call the mechanic, release the pressure so they can, and he brought wood as well to crib it to disperse the weight more evenly. That was a nightmare. I mean, you guys seen how long we were there for, started to get triple digits. But I mean, it's part of the job, is what we do. We can't leave it until the customer's happy. And what sucks about these jobs that take that long, that are, out of your control, is these transport people, they have permits. You can't just put that on a trailer and drive it anytime you want. They get their routes pre-planned. That other guy was a pilot car. You have to have someone follow you, and they have permitted routes at certain times. But when you're on scene for like 9 hours and you're delayed by that long, it throws everything out the window and your permit's no good. So I'm not sure if that was the case here, how long they're good for. So the driver made the call in this case to just drive it home, which is coincidentally in Hesperia, the city where this thing was going anyways. And we met him the next day early in the morning, got it done, and that's it. Murder, she wrote. So if you stick around this long one more time, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments, and like and subscribe if you guys like this stuff. Peace.